Roxanne Perez surprises Dominik Mysterio with a Nintendo Switch 2 on WWE Raw. The July 28th edition of Monday Night Raw brought with it an emotional roller coaster for the Judgment Day. Spirits in the faction were notably low following a tough loss in a six-person tag team match. Roxanne Perez, Dominik Mysterio, and Raquel Rodriguez found themselves on the losing end against the formidable team of Asuka, Kairi Sane, and AJ Styles. It wasn't just the outcome of the match that dampened the mood. The chemistry and coordination within the Judgment Day appeared off-kilter, leading to frustration and tension. Later in the night, the group gathered backstage, still reeling from the disappointing match. Finn Balor, a veteran presence and one of the founding members of the Judgment Day, stepped up to deliver a much-needed pep talk. He reminded them that setbacks are part of the business, but resilience and unity would carry them through. His words served to uplift the mood temporarily, but it was the budding connection between Roxanne Perez and Dominik Mysterio that truly became the center of attention. Amidst the aftermath of the loss and the emotional unease that lingered in the locker room, Roxanne decided to lift Dominik's spirits with a thoughtful gesture. In a surprising moment that wasn't leaked beforehand or teased on social media, she presented him with a brand new Nintendo Switch 2 console. The unexpected gift brought a rare smile to Mysterio's face, offering a lighthearted break from the seriousness surrounding the Judgment Day's current struggles. Roxanne's gift wasn't merely about gaming. It symbolized a strengthening bond between the two rising stars. Dominik Mysterio, often caught in the chaos of feuds, betrayal, and family legacy, seemed genuinely touched by Roxanne's gesture. The playful moment that followed further underscored their connection. The two agreed to try out the latest version of the WWE 2K franchise, WWE 2K25, together on the new console. Released for the Nintendo Switch 2 just days earlier on July 23rd, WWE 2K25 had already created a buzz due to its updated roster, improved graphics, and dynamic gameplay tailored for the new generation console. The game had previously dropped for platforms like PlayStation and Xbox back in March, but this was the first opportunity for Switch 2 users to jump into the action. Roxanne, always one to stay on top of trends, clearly knew what would cheer Dominik up, and she nailed it. Their shared enthusiasm for the game and the friendly challenge hinted at a developing camaraderie that's slowly gaining attention. For months, fans have speculated about whether Dominik's alliances within the Judgment Day were beginning to shift. His close interactions with Liv Morgan have been at the center of storyline drama, especially with Liv inserting herself deeper into the Judgment Day dynamic, often drawing Dominik's attention. The recent tension following Liv's unexpected behavior and her clashes with other members like Rhea Ripley has put Dominik in a complicated spot. Raquel Rodriguez, who has maintained a strong friendship with both Dominik and Roxanne, couldn't help but comment during the scene. Watching the two plan their gaming session, she reminded Dominik, almost jokingly but with a hint of seriousness, that Liv Morgan is also an avid gamer. Her words seemed casual, but they landed with weight. In the context of recent events, especially the ongoing storyline involving Liv's manipulation and her attempts to create rifts within the group, Raquel's comment sounded more like a warning than a joke. Dominik responded with a simple offer to call or FaceTime Liv, a statement that seemed like an attempt to keep things light. Yet even that moment left fans with more questions than answers. Was Dominik truly being innocent and open, or was he trying to avoid further conflict? And more importantly, where do his loyalties lie? It's worth noting that Roxanne Perez's thoughtful gift comes not long after a very different kind of gesture she made regarding Liv Morgan. Just 3 weeks prior, Perez created an emotional memorial for Liv on an episode of Raw. The segment was somber and heartfelt, honoring Liv after she was kayfabe, written off television due to an injury caused by an in-ring attack. The tribute highlighted Roxanne's sensitive side and drew praise from fans for showing respect, but it also raised eyebrows. Some wondered whether her intentions were purely respectful, or if she was subtly asserting her place in the faction and distancing herself from Liv's growing influence over Dominik. Since Liv's return, things have only gotten more complicated. Her presence has continued to cause friction, especially with Rhea Ripley out of action. Liv's attempts to win over Dominik and her flirtatious behavior have led to speculations that she's manipulating him to gain control over the Judgment Day from within. While Dominik has often seemed conflicted, moments like the one he shared with Roxanne offer glimpses of clarity. The friendship appears to be based on mutual respect and a genuine desire to support each other, rather than ulterior motives. What makes Roxanne's involvement even more interesting is her journey to this point. As one of the youngest and fastest rising stars in WWE's women's division, she has shown resilience, technical prowess, and emotional intelligence. Being included in high-profile segments with veterans and main roster staples like Dominik, Finn, and Raquel signals WWE's intention to elevate her standing on Raw. Her character development has been subtle but effective, growing from a respectful newcomer to someone who's confident enough to take initiative and form meaningful alliances. Dominik, for his part, has been caught between multiple influences for a long time. Since turning heel and aligning with the Judgment Day, he has transformed from a wide-eyed rookie under his father's guidance into a cunning, if often manipulated, competitor. Liv Morgan's involvement in his storyline has added layers of emotional complexity. Some fans see Liv as a bad influence, steering Dominik away from his teammates for her personal gain. Others view her as a misunderstood wildcard who genuinely connects with Dominik on a deeper level. In contrast, Roxanne seems to offer stability and sincere companionship, qualities that Dominik might crave amid the chaos surrounding him. As the WWE Universe watches this story unfold, the emotional stakes are climbing. Roxanne's Nintendo Switch 2 gift may seem like a minor moment on the surface, but in wrestling, nothing is ever truly trivial. Small actions plant seeds for bigger turns, deeper alliances, or potential betrayals. Whether Dominik's increasing closeness with Roxanne leads to greater unity in the Judgment Day or creates another rift, especially with Liv Morgan, is something fans will have to wait to see. One thing is clear: the backstage chemistry between Perez and Mysterio isn't going unnoticed. WWE has a knack for weaving personal connections into long-running narratives, and the growing spotlight on their interactions suggests there's more in store. Will Roxanne become Dominik's new closest ally? Could Raquel's concern be foreshadowing trouble ahead? And how will Liv respond once she catches wind of this new partnership? As the weeks progress and the WWE 2K25 gaming session between Dominik and Roxanne becomes a storyline thread, viewers can expect more teases, subtle drama, and potentially explosive developments. With SummerSlam around the corner and the Judgment Day continuing to evolve in surprising directions, every moment counts. For now, Dominik seems genuinely uplifted by Roxanne's support, even if questions about his feelings for Liv remain unresolved. And in a faction where loyalty is everything and betrayal is just one match away, even a simple video game gift can shift the balance of power.